It's WG bringing you SMB and welcome to the Albrecht showcase. So, Albrecht is going to be arriving on the 17th. We now have all the information on him, so let's check it out and see what he's all about. So, Albrecht Magnus the name, Church Defection, the very first church hero since release, Low Moon, and Heavy Armor. So, an enchanter in heavy church armor with Low Moon. So, very, very unique, very, very interesting. Which brings us to, obviously, the most important part. These four beautiful skills right here. What do they do? So, basic attack, Spring Water. Deals damage to the main target. Straightforward. Trait. Tides Unraveling. At the start of the battle, Albrecht generates a silver mist that follows him. Allies within the mist periodically receive healing from Albrecht. Okay, so he's a healer. Combat skill, Philosopher's Elixir. After a set number of basic attacks, automatically heals the ally with the lowest HP. Also expands the area of the silver mist to up to 3 times. Okay. Ultimate, concentrates the silver mist and releases it towards a designated area. Allies in the mist gain Thick Water, continuous healing from Albrecht. Enemies in the mist take additional debuffs, increased damage received medium, reduced healing received large. The mist area expands with upgrades. If the mist is already at maximum size, enemies hit are inflicted with healing ban, completely shutting down HP recovery. After the ultimate ends, a new silver mist is created. So I gotta be honest with you here, that's not quite what I was hoping for. What I was hoping for was a buffer, right? So a buffer in the lines of Fleeting Bella, because she is a Low Moon and she increases damage dealt. That's the problem why she's so strong, so prevalent. There is no other Low Moon that does a damage increase. So yes, you could say increasing damage received medium is in the same vein, but it depends, right? It really does depend, though it looks very nice. And also this is not based on any damage type, so even someone like Estella can deal more damage against these units, because it's neither a buff to the units but just increased it's just, increased damage received. So overall, you have a mainline healer. So he starts out, generates the mist. Allies within the mist get healing from him after every, I think probably like 3 or 4 basic attacks. He's gonna make the mist bigger and then also heal the ally with the lowest HP. So he's at least most likely gonna be better than Edina. We aren't finished here yet, and that is because if we go right here, we obviously have more information than just this, and that is, so for example, that is this banner, but that's not what I'm talking about. It is this right here. If we click on this, we'll be able to get the Albrecht right here. Obviously, these are the images, but no, here we have the Albrecht Ultimate. So he really is kind of like this fancy alchemist person. The ultimate obviously looks pretty nice. Overall, his design is pretty clean. But no, this is important. What's the cost? And as you see right there you see him create this like giant mist, apply the increased damage received. And also look at the range. Look at the range of this mist. This mist range is actually pretty damn big. Wouldn't you say that this isn't actually like that? I mean, that's huge. And also, important, look at the cost. Look at the cost. It's just 3. Just 3 cost. So he's going to be one of the cheapest Low Moons available. I like it. Once again, it does kind of scream 1 copy, 2 copies, 3 copies, maximum 4. But like, I guess maximum 2, so you can get like 2 extra copies, so 3 total, so you can get the max affinity value. But so once again, he's going to be available in the event, which means you're going to be able to get him for free on day 8. If you pull yourself 2 Stellars, you get him on day 7. If you pull yourself 3 Stellars, you get him on day 5, day 6. But, I would say you can go for 1 copy and then take the free copy from the event. I don't believe he's going to be a must have. but we might very well be wrong there. Though I really like his typing. I like the fact that he's heavy armor. I wonder how good he's gonna be at healing. And overall, I'm a fan, you could say. I'm a fan, even though it could have been more. I think he's a very solid unit for now. I'm not even sure. I mean, obviously we need to know how strong is his healing, but with them making Quinn so strong and Quinn being a tank, I don't think they're gonna do my guy dirty here. I think he's gonna have very, very nice healing. Now, this then opens up another team. What if you run Quinn and Albrecht and then just, let's say, Timeless Aeona plus Acapella and then, I don't know, a Lorelei or whatever. So then you have Sleep, you have 3 sources of healing. Like, you start off with the Acapella heal, then you do the Albrecht heal, then you do the Quinn heal, and then you finish off with like Timeless Aeona ult or something. Sounds very interesting and might very well be pretty damn dangerous. So alright, so things we still need to clear up, things we still need to know. How much does he heal people? How high is this lowest ally healing? How big does this area actually become? And how long are these debuffs? As well as also, how effective is gonna be healing ban? And can Seth get around healing ban? That are the questions that remain to be answered. So now for those of you interested, here's his lore. A man's death is not measured by the stillness of his heart, but by whether his knowledge and memories remain. In the chronicles of the Church's holy canon, the third figure recorded under the Saints of Sophia is Albrecht Magnus, the first in history to unveil the secret pursuit of alchemy. His disciples spread throughout the world's networks, scholars flipping through golden tomes, artisans pouring molten metals, and warriors sharpening cold steel. In every fleeting, tireless moment, his fire continued to burn. People called this undying flame the gift of Albrecht Magnus. Whether carried by the wind, preserved in soil, or buried in silence, only through the light filtering in from the skylights of the laboratory could one glimpse eternity. For this eternal researcher, his furnace did not burn with sulfur and brimstone, but with relentless passion and thought. Since this world is destined for an end, where should we go from here? So, yeah, I guess he's living on through the memories, but he's already dead. Who knows, maybe we get a Bloodborne Transcendent version. Peace!